No, hold on. This is 5 minutes funnier. Hi, and welcome to 5 Minutes Funnier, the comedy how-to. I am your host, Jimmy England. Actually, this week I am Emily Post, and I am going to give you the proper etiquette for performing at a comedy club. First off, possibly the most important, if you say you're coming, show up. I've been on too many shows where they're going, well, so-and-so's coming, so-and-so's coming. It gets later, the show goes later because they're waiting for these people to show up, and they never show up. Just because they're running a small open mic that gets about 6 to 10 people from the audience there, you treat them with the same respect you would to a venue that has 300 people there. Let them know whether you're going to be there or not. By the way, if you are unable to make it, make sure you give them sufficient notice. Don't tell them 15 minutes before a show. You knew it before that. Let them know earlier so they can make plans. And if you know somebody who might like to fill in your spot, maybe make that suggestion. Maybe they take it, maybe they don't, but you didn't leave them high and dry. That's the important thing. Then if you're going to show up, for God's sake, show up early. I know all comedy shows seem to take place anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour later than the stated time, but be there early. It'll facilitate the show getting off quicker because if the producer knows that everybody's there and can gauge that the audience is all there, things can get rolling. Just a little common courtesy here, okay? When it comes to staying for the show, if it's a small audience, you do have an obligation to stay to the end. I mean, they stayed and watched you perform. Stay there, give your support to the other comedians. It's also nice if you can stay later and talk to people. If you're really good at networking, there's nothing better to do. And I am, by the way, I'm going to just admit, I'm a lousy networker. I'm a friendly guy, but I do have trouble with social interactions sometimes, so I don't always do that. And if I'm out at an out-of-town show and I'm facing an hour and a half ride home, yeah, I will finish up and I'll jump in my car and drive home. I'm old, I need my sleep. This is important. It happens too often, particularly at small venues, which it can be very disturbing. Do not talk while somebody is performing. You wouldn't like it when you were up there. What on God's green earth makes you think it's okay for you to talk when somebody else is up there? It's distracting for the audience. It's distracting for the performer. It spoils the whole show. We want the audience to have as good a time as possible, and that means comedians who have already been up or are going to go up, shut up. And here's one I really like, and I try and do this. Help newbies. Talk to them. Encourage them. At the same time, don't tell them what's wrong with their act. Tell them what you like. If there's something you can see that can be improved, don't say do this. Say, you know, it might work a little better if you go da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Help them. We need the people that come into our association to be the best out there, because the best out there will mean we have the best shows possible. We spend too much time ragging on each other and ignoring the newbies. We end up with shows that people end up being put on that are ill-prepared. The audience does not have a good time. Let's make a little bumper sticker for all comedians that says, it's about the audience. Well, I really feel good getting this off my chest. I know I'm not the only one who's complained about this in the past. I know I'm going to hear a lot of people telling me that, thank you for doing that. We appreciate it. I just remembered one more thing. Always thank the producer and thank the venue, because without them, where would we be? Anyway, I am Jimmy England for 5 Minutes Funnier. As always, please hit the subscribe button so you miss none of these episodes. Please hit the like button. That really helps us reach more comedians, and that's really the people who are going to get something out of this, not the proletariat. It's our little group. We're going to learn from it. Anyway, Jimmy England here saying, stay funny, everybody.